Welcome to Riga. It's the host team, Latvia.
Well, I think there's all kinds of challenges primarily around COVID. And getting over there, not having any exhibition, I think maybe one practice, testing, just getting a team together, and then, actually even just being grateful that you had a group of people, coaches, staff, and players that were even willing to go into those conditions.
I think just the restrictions we had in the hotel, COVID was a brand new thing, and we were trying to navigate all the protocols, and I think just figuring out that way, we had a tough start.
Germany beats Canada 3-1. Germany is 3-0, Canada 0-3 at the 2021 World Championship.
Panic. I mean, thinking you could be the worst Canadian team ever, the first team to not make it to a quarterfinal, and to start 0-3 and digging yourself a hole like that, it was certainly an uphill battle.
The mood was definitely down, but we figured, we flew all the way out here. We might as well go down fighting, and then ended up turning around for us.
I was obviously arriving late. I had to finish off some regular season games in Vancouver, and I was just so eager just to get there and kind of, have some fun with the guys.
Andrew Mangiapane draws into the Canadian lineup.
And Madge arrived, for the people who know Madge, with that confidence, that smile, that energy, and come on, it was kind of a, hey, let's do this, boys. And he had a confident approach, and he changed our mindset and put smile in the face of our player, and he was competing so hard, and he was confident.
On the ice, he was unreal for us. So I think he just kind of added a ton to the on ice, and I think off the ice too. He's such a fun guy to be around, and such a good guy that it kind of brought everyone together and brought the team closer.
We'll get a chance to see if Canada can keep the streak alive. It has never failed to finish in the top 8.
The way that things fell into place, and even us playing our last game and needing to get the 3 points and losing that game, it seemed like the final nail in the coffin. And then, getting all kinds of help. The last thing I think we needed was a German win over Latvia in regulation. And the Latvians going on the power play with about 2 minutes left, and the Germans just laying it out, blocking shots. And then, they ended up winning, and that put us into the quarterfinal.
It's heartbreak for Latvia on home ice. Germany and Canada advance to the quarterfinals.
When we found a way to sneak in, now it was the Russian were coming with all their players. They were there, the Bobrovsky and the Orlov and the Tarasenko and everything. We were kind of, oh boy, we're in one, and we played a hell of a game. Camp was unbelievable.
And Canada and Russia will go to overtime with a spot in the semifinals at stake.
I think it was mostly all Stetch, from what I remember. He had that nice toe drag, and I was just looking to get open. He was able to find me, and I put it in, and I remember just jumping on him. I was just so excited.
I mean, you don't see defensemen do that very often. He kind of pulled it out in overtime in a do or die situation, and made an unreal play.
And once again, Canada finds a way.
The feeling then was that, I don't know if we can lose now. We had to beat a real good U.S. team and get into the finals against the Finns.
Yeah, we were basically playing with house money. We weren't even supposed to be there. So we kind of had that mentality that, one anything could happen.
Here we go, the gold medal game of the 2021 World Championship.
Yeah, almost hard to believe, from where we were a week before that to where we ended up, just really disbelief.
And the gold medal game will go to overtime between Canada.
That was crazy, getting out there and kind of saw the 2-on-1, intercepted it off the draw, give the puck to Brownie, good things happen. He can make things work, and then he slid it right over, and there's an empty net, and I just had to make sure not to miss it. And then just turning around and looking and seeing the bench kind of go.
And Canada has won the gold medal at the World Hockey Championship.
When that goal kind of crossed the line, I looked around and everybody was jumping up and down, jumping over the bench. Guys were falling, just throwing equipment everywhere, right? It was just, honestly, one of the best moments that I've probably had playing hockey.
To win the gold medal is always special in the sense you always need a little, what I call a little miracle. There's always a moment where nobody was expecting that key play.
I think the whole group was like, wow, like somehow we found a way to win. But to me, that's like, there's all different ways to win, and that was really special because it was so, it was so far from where we were thinking.
Canada has authored the most unlikely story